Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning. But winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.
What's going on, people? What's going on? It's the Itsthelabpodcast. We're out here again. We're going to introduce our artist from... You know what? I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Liza Julieta, and I'm an artist from Mexico.
So let's hear all that story, because we want to know. You know, not a lot of people talk about where they started or how they started. And you started as a baby.
Yeah.
So tell us about it.
Well, I guess my grandparents, they are like in their 60s, 70s. Okay. And they have been doing music also since they were like teenagers.
What kind of music did they play? Or?
More like classical, kind of like Spanish. Well, they sing a lot of things. French and German.
Oh, damn.
But they're mostly Spanish, of course. My grandma is Mexican, and my grandpa is from Bolivia. So they both have those like Latino American roots. And they had my dad, right? And then my dad had me. And my grandparents would take care of me a lot because my dad had to work. And also my mom, right? And I was basically with them all the time on their shows because that was their job. Like they would perform every weekend in different places and hotels and all that.
So you were the baby that was tagging along on the...
Yes, exactly. So I guess I just kind of fell in love with it since I was very young. I remember the first time I was on stage, I was like 2 or something like that.
You were performing on stage.
Yeah, but like how a toddler performs, right? And my grandpas were so nice to have me there.
Well, that's probably more entertaining than the...
It was cute, you know. There's some videos and pictures about that. And like I was like, when I reached certain age, like maybe 6 years old, I started kind of like being the BJ of their shows. Like I would change the lights and just
they
like
let you push some buttons.
Yeah, they're like, change it to purple, and I would change the light, right? And that was like my job. And then I would start selling albums and all that. So I kind of like started hustling very young. Okay. And my grandparents were very supportive of that, and also my parents. And I just followed that path until today. I've been a DJ. I have studied music production, you know, DAWs and all that. And right now I'm focusing specifically on vocal music for sure. And just like keep it going, you know.
But man, that's cool. I think not a lot of musicians start like that.
Yeah.
You know, from being on a family, like, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
And doing...
It was kind of crazy, not gonna lie. And it was intense because they had to be working sometimes from Wednesday to Sunday. And I was there. And sometimes I would have to just go back to sleep, and my parents would stay, you know, performing. And I was like, okay, no, I need to go to sleep. Like, I'm so tired. Please give me the keys of the room or whatever. You just go sleep
on the...
Yeah.
Let's go. No, that's cool.
So it was a whole adventure, and I'm really grateful for them because they made me who I am today, for sure.
Man, so you've been on a couple of studios. You've probably been around some people that try to sing and some people who can't sing.
Yeah.
Would you say singing is something that you're born with or something that you learn?
I believe it's like that phrase, everyone can cook. Right?
Well, not everybody can rap.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And the thing is that they can't rap because they don't practice enough. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like even if you have the shittiest voice, I don't know, like you can actually hit the notes and make something sound kind of like good, you know, if you practice for it. Because you can have a lot of talent, but if you don't do anything with it, it's just going to stay kind of like mediocre.
Oh, yeah. No, that's true.
Sometimes, I mean, we're humans. We are not inspired all the time, and that's okay. Sometimes you're really grinding, and sometimes you need to take it slow, and that's okay, you know. But the more you grind, the more you practice, the more you do the things that you have to do, the better you're gonna be.
Consistency.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
I tell them that. I tell all these guys that consistency. Like, you know, you don't have anything to do, be at the studio. Yeah. You get inspired, be at the studio.
I agree. Yeah. I agree for sure.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. So now we're here. You're now at this phase of your career.
Thank you so much for having me, by the way.
No, of course, we gotta only bring the best to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
So, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, so you're very young.
Yay!
So
Kinda.
you probably got a long future as far as music.
Yes, all of us. Right?
Where do you see it going? Like, I mean, you're dipping yourself in a lot of plates and you're absorbing that at all.
Yeah, well, I just want to keep growing. I want to keep learning. Honestly, my main goal is to make music that people can enjoy and can connect with it. That's my main top number one goal right here.
Okay.
And everything that comes with it, it's welcome. And yeah, I just want to make something real and creative. I don't want to stay in like, oh, okay, I'm just going to do like a super simple beat on the computer and put my voice in it and that's it. I have a song. You know what I mean? Like I try to always expand and do creative things, even if it takes more money and time and effort. But at the end, I think it's really, really worth it. A
good product that you're going to put out there. And it's, I mean, they're all those products, they represent your name. So
exactly.
Whatever you put out with your name, if it's good, you're just going to be proud of it.
Yeah.
So, no, it's cool.
Like, for example, I don't know, like adding real musicians to my productions. That's something that I really like to do. Just have like a real human being playing the guitar or playing the saxophone, the trumpet, whatever. I think that adds more of a soul to the production. Right?
Yeah, sounds a lot better.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
It's not computerized,
Yeah, I've been working with this guy, Uriel. He's from Mexico. He's really good. And he's an amazing pianist. Shout out, Uriel. He's an amazing pianist, and he has made very good arrangements for my songs in piano. And we added to like the electronical, digital, production. And it's just pretty fucking cool. Like that mix, of technology and traditional instruments,
that's cool. You know what? I don't think a lot of people would do that. Have something, like a real instrument, and they include some computer. That's cool.
I feel it was because I grew up with musicians.
So you're like leaning, like you need that instrument.
I need my pulse,
Yeah.
right next to me.
So what's type of genre is your music? I mean, you're into all of it, but what's the main one that you can call? Okay, that's mine.
Well, Latino music for sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to do more English songs, but el español me fluye y me nace y siempre lo voy a seguir haciendo.
Okay, that's the main. Yeah. Spanish is all the songs.
Yes, for all my people that speak Spanish, of course. Okay. And but I'm always open to any language, even French or stuff like that.
You speak French?
Un peu. Oh. Un peu de français. Yeah.
Nice. I don't speak French. So. don't ask me anything.
Duolingo, that app is just fucking gold.
That's where you learn French?
That is one of the places where I have learned French. But yeah, honestly, it helps. It's like a video game. I love it. Shout out to Duolingo.
I think young people, you can learn another language. It's not difficult. I know a girl, shout out to her, that she learned Korean at home by YouTube apps.
Wow.
Being on the phone.
Yeah.
And the technology she has.
Yeah.
So shout out to her. That's amazing.
It's pretty cool. I really recommend it. And so Latino music, urban music. I do very classical music sometimes too. Like I do boleros. I have a cumbia. I actually launched a song today, by the way.
Okay.
It's called Déjame Entrar. And it's like a Latino urban trap kind of rapping.
You're gonna hear that on the background, and then we'll you'll see it at the end. But that's
And we have a surprise that's coming on November 10 that has to do with the song.
Okay.
But it's pretty exciting. We've been working really hard, and I'm just glad to be able to share it here.
No, that's amazing. And I mean, like you were talking about, they can expect some good product coming out of Liza Julieta.
For sure. You know me.
Yeah, no, that's dope. So, how did that song came about? It's like how did the beginning of it got created, and then how did it got to this point?
Okay, so it's a long story. I've been working on these songs for a while, and I had to pause the project like at least twice because first of all COVID happened and that was shit.
Yeah, that took a lot of.
That was a lot. And then I started school, and it's very demanding, not gonna lie. Like, you see me dressed like this because I just had a performance today too.
Oh damn! Hey, just came from a performance and did our podcast, so that's dope.
I just gotta use this. And it's very tiring, not gonna lie, to be able to do all of the things at the same time. But you gotta do it. And now I think we were just like, okay, I think we're pretty much ready for everything. So we decided to launch it. My boyfriend, Agustin, he's the one that makes the audiovisual art.
Okay.
So check it out. It's pretty fucking cool. And there's a lot of talented people putting their heart into these projects. And I'm really grateful for them. And basically, this song was because I was feeling like, okay, I need a song that expresses to my boyfriend that I just want to have fun. I don't want to fight, Like, I feel like a lot of girls feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
And our relationship is great. I love him so much. But I was like, I need a song. I need a fucking song, right?
Okay, so let's go back to that. What's the name of the song?
Déjame entrar.
Okay, there you go. So
and it's for all my ladies.
So it's a déjame entrar, like
Let
break
me
your barriers
into your heart, into your life. Like, don't push me away. Let's just have, let's just talk. Let's just be together. Let's just have fun. And all the other trash, we don't need that,
That's cool.
That's the topic.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. So that's man, that's a like you said, it's a long story. We have a short podcast, so we may have to do part 2 to talk about those type of things. But
there's more coming.
There you go. But no, that's cool. Go check out that song. So can you give us like a sneak of what that surprise is gonna be, or?
Well, you're just gonna have to check YouTube for that.
Okay. But the song is out.
The song is out, definitely, in all the streaming services: Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, everything.
That's cool. So, I mean, you go to school, you're working on vocals, vocal
music.
Vocal music.
It's called vocal music major. Okay. I was also confused because, in Spanish, I'm like, what?
Yeah. So, but how do you manage, like, having music and doing, because you're involved in all your projects. You're involved in the visual and the singing and the recording, the mix, all that, the videos, and then school, and then your regular life, and then the boyfriend, and then your parents. Like, I'm not in all that. I'm sure there's more, but how do you deal with all that stress and all that?
Well, I go to therapy. It's really good. I really recommend it.
It's called Mary Jane.
Also, no, I actually stopped smoking.
Oh, you don't smoke anymore?
I don't smoke anymore.
Oh, congratulations for that.
Yeah, thank you so much. I kind of missed it, not gonna lie, but we had, a good relationship.
but now
we're, taking our different paths.
No, that's good.
Yeah. What I do now is I do edibles on the weekends sometimes when I want to relax, but it's just in the weekends. And I feel like that has really helped me. I love weed. I love Mary Jane. I feel like I was married to Mary Jane for a while. But now that I'm singing more and really focusing on my health and all that, I was like, I cannot try to be the best version of myself singing wise. Okay. And also fucking up my throat,
Yeah, no, that's I think that's the biggest thing, that when rappers come in, singers, anybody, they smoke. You're at the studio, the first thing they do is drink and smoke. Yeah. So
and that has happened to me, not gonna lie, that has happened to me where I forget, before, when I used to smoke, I would be like, okay, I'm just gonna take a hit, and then I was like, shit, I shouldn't have smoked before recording.
Especially the type of weed, I guess.
No, so I'm over that, and it feels really good. I really recommend this to any singer that wants to, just like excel, because it has really helped me for sure.
So I know you have a brand, La Cannabica. Yeah. So what happened to that? You still work with it? You still part of it, or?
We still have it. The community is active on Facebook. We have 15,000 mujeres.
Okay. Is it all women?
It's an all-women community.
Okay.
I don't know how to say that in English. How do you say that? 15,000?
15,000?
15,000, yes. Women on the group. All, well, I would say all Latinas, but not really. We have girls from all around the world. Even Latinas that are living in different places. Just like we have people in Netherlands, we have people in Canada, we have people in Chile, you know, and it's very nice to have that community. I love all my girls from there. They're so awesome. They always share their experiences, and what it's the most cool thing about it for me is that girls meet each other in the group, and they even meet in person in their hometown, because they're like,
I see.
I want to, like, do anybody here lives in La Paz? I don't know, an example. And the girls respond on the comments, and then they meet each other, and then they upload pictures months later. It's like, I made my best friends.
It's like a big community, but then it has like
Thanks
little
to this
chapters, and that's cool. That connects people, and
That's very fucking
gets them all
sweet.
together, and you know, it's all for one purpose.
Yeah, and it is definitely cannabis oriented and women oriented.
Okay.
I feel like women, we need space for ourselves, right? Also men. And
Meant to invent that.
I mean,
No, I'm
you guys
playing.
could,
No, I'm
you know. But it's just nice to see how much connection that group has created, and how much unity it is between people that like one single thing, which is a hobby, which is Mary Jane, you know. So we're still on it, and yeah, I just love it. It's a great community.
No, that's amazing. That's cool. I mean, that's I mean, nowadays you can't deny it. Cannabis is all around. You know, it's normal if people smoke and the edibles and all that. We don't do it, but you know, that's cool, and especially that it's all women. So they're like, you guys have a chapter here on California, Santa Rosa, or like a group of girls, or
we do events everywhere. Here in California, in Santa Rosa, we had actually made an event here at LabWorks. Thank you so much for hosting us on that. It was pretty awesome. The girls were really happy about it, and we also do events on Mexico City, Querétaro, all that, and we also sell like limited edition products.
Oh, I see. You guys have merchandise.
Yeah, we have some merchandise. We have been selling special pipes that are handmade by indigenous women in Mexico. So we try to support also women businesses, right? And right now we're kind of like just taking a little pause on the products, but when we have more, you know, I'll let you know.
Man, that's that's cool. Go check them out. You know, I'm sure all her information, it's linked to your social media. So check out. I know when you guys did the event over here, I wasn't here, but just looking at it from the outside, it looked pretty cool. I mean, you know, all the girls got together, the products, the pictures, the quality, the stuff that was showing, like that was pretty cool. So
it was honestly very, very nice, and it ended up being way better than I expect, because I didn't know what to expect, right? It was my first event ever here from La Cannabica, so I was like, ooh, a little nervous. Is it gonna work out? What's gonna happen?
And La Cannabica started in Mexico, or where's the origin of that?
In Querétaro.
Oh,
That's when it started. It started with my best friend and me.
Okay.
Missing each other because I moved to the United States. And I was like, I need a group or a space where I can feel like I'm talking to my girl, you know, like I want to have that confidence to just like speak and have fun and share something that we have in common. And that's what happened here at LabWorks that day. Jamar was really nice, you know, helping us with everything, and all the girls, Days, Sandra, Sarah, they were all, and more, right? They were all pretty excited and happy, and the pictures turned out great. It was a great convivencia, you know, it's just like very sweet feeling. And the photographers, shout out Marcus, Noms, and Aaron. They were amazing. Thank you so much.
That's what's up. That's cool. That's good to hear. And you know, I mean, we're always welcoming those type of events.
Yes,
if it's a good energy, good vibe, you know, LabWorks, it's a home for that. So we got space. So you know,
Thank
come
you
by.
so much.
Yeah. I hope there's more. There's more events coming up. Yeah, so we
Of course.
definitely like that. But going back to kind of what got you out here, which is music. What do we got next? You got this single that's out, dropped today. Déjame entrar. What about what's next?
Okay, so there's more coming for sure. We are planning on. We have a couple of songs waiting, but I gotta keep the details a secret until we get more information about that. But there's definitely way more music.
You got a lot of music coming. Are you a person that stays, like you drop a single today? Are you a person that will drop a single next month, then next month, or you wait, maybe let this one run and then 6 months you drop another one, or how do you drop your music?
Depends, honestly, on how the amount of work of every song.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be consistently publishing songs throughout these months, and probably later I'm gonna take a little bit because I wanna create an album.
Okay.
That's my dream. I wanna follow that dream, and that would be my first album. So that's just like we're planning all that, but it's coming, and I'm pretty excited for that for sure, because it's gonna be all new original music.
Nice.
So it's gonna be sweet.
Nice. Are you like I was reading somewhere that artists that are on the beginning stage, it makes more of an impact when they drop singles because they're more consistent than when there's an album.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't have that much push, but you feel like if you drop an album, you got a good.
Yeah, I feel like I want to do that at least once in my lifetime.
No, definitely. I think every artist should drop an album. Yeah.
So I want to get that done, and if I want to do another album, I'll think about it. And if I just want to do singles, that's fine. I'm not really like decided of like, oh, I'm just gonna do albums or anything that flows. And I actually really like to do singles and features with my coworkers and all that, so it's pretty cool. I'm open to all ideas.
Nice. That's there's an artist that's very popular out there that he pushes the independent label very hard, and he talks about if you're independent, drop singles, because then they'll get you somewhere.
Yeah.
And nowadays with TikTok being all over and Instagram having reels, like it's easy to catch somebody's attention with a single, then dropping an album, and maybe they like the first songs, but then the other two they're like, okay.
Yeah.
But I guess it depends on your audience,
Yeah.
Is your audience like more towards like Mexico in that area, or would you say it is also all over because of the kind of Is that like, do you involve your music there too?
I feel that it definitely started in Mexico, but now it's bigger. I have listeners from South America.
Okay.
And also here, the United States, especially California and Santa Rosa and all that. And there's also people from Spain that listen to my music. I'm very grateful for that. And I just want to keep expanding and sharing,
Yeah. What about Europe? Would you ever think like going out, like Europe?
Europe, yes, for sure. Well, Spain is
right. Right.
Right.
I'm thinking like
London or
the you say your grandfather is from Germany, or
no? My grandpa is from Bolivia, and that's South America. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little confused.
Also
there was something there on Germany. There was something you said about Germany.
But yes, Germany too. Yeah, thank you to my fans in Germany.
No, that's cool. Well, let us, tell us where they can find you, your social media, where they can find all that music and where they can find Liza's life.
All right. So you can find me on my webpage, lizajulieta.com. Also on my social media, Instagram, it's Liza Julieta. And I'm opening my TikTok because I didn't have a TikTok.
Ah.
It was kind of like...
Are you going to be doing dances?
Yes. Well, yeah, why not? I love to dance. If you see my Instagram, you'll see
But
that.
you're going to do like the TikTok dances. Like...
I mean, I could.
Yeah?
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see me like...
Yeah.
And like, I also I'm on Twitter, Lisa Be Like, but I'll probably be changing Twitter. It's the best platform.
It's called X.
Oh yes!
See?
I feel so old. There's no
what's
Twitter anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's X.
Yeah, you're an X.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Thanks, Elon.
Thanks, Elon. But yeah, and that's gonna be, it's Liza Julieta. I'm also in Facebook as Liza Julieta, right? So everywhere, Spotify, Apple Music, Liza Julieta is my artist name. So you can find me right there.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And you can also find her in town at school. So
At school, I love my school. I love my classmates. Thank you guys.
there you go. Well,
My teachers.
thank you so much for being here. You know what? They gotta go stream the new single that you just dropped.
Déjame entrar.
Déjame entrar, and then just go check her out. Check out her music. Thank
Thank you so much,
Thank
Jigz,
you
for
being
having
here.
me. Thank
Yeah.
you, Labworks. Thank you, guys. It was pretty awesome.
Definitely. It's the Lab Podcast. If you guys want to know more, we always do part 2. I'm sure she got more coming.
Tienes todo lo que ando buscando, papi, no te hagas, baby, you like my 420. You know my mind's come already, so fuck that other bitch. Y si te digo a ti que te quiero es porque si no tiene caso gastar el tiempo, mejor acércate a mí.